असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय.
Up to now we learn distance and displacement, speed and velocity, average speed and average velocity. So here, based on this, I want to tell you one more thing here. So if you are moving on bike on the road, if some person asking you that what is the speed of the bike, so what are the values you will tell? So if you are saying the values from the speedometer to that person, that is not the speed of the bike, that is the instantaneous speed of the bike. So when you are saying the values from the speedometer, that is the instantaneous speed of the bike. Okay. So here instant is nothing but at that moment. Then how can we find the values of the instantaneous speed or instantaneous velocity if they are given some measurements, quantities, values here? So see here, I want to give you one graph here. So instant is nothing but at that moment. So I want to draw a graph. So on y-axis, I want to take distance and on x-axis, time. So we don't know the exact values here. So for example, the graph is looks like this. So here at some point they are asking to find the instantaneous speed of the bike. We don't know the value. So if they are asking on the graph to find out the instantaneous speed, first of all we have to take tangent of the graph. Okay. So here I am taking like this tangent of the graph. So here after that we have to take the instantaneous speed of the bike here at this point. We know that speed is equals to distance by time. Now here at this to this tangent we have to draw slope. We know that in maths slope is equals to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Okay. Here I want to take the slope for this to the x-axis and y-axis. So this is for y-axis and this is the x-axis. So here we got one triangle. So here I want to give the points A, B, C. Now apply this to this equation here. Now speed equals to distance by time here. So distance is on y-axis, time is on x-axis. So here distance is y2 minus y1. So that is A, C by x2 minus x1 means here time, that is a B and C. So here we don't know the values. So if we are having values, then we can do these values, right? So here AC by BC we got here. So at this point we have the instantaneous speed, right? So instantaneous, at this point we have instantaneous speed. Okay. Always we have to find the instantaneous speed like this. Instantaneous speed is nothing but at that moment. The next one is the understanding uniform motion. What is meant by uniform motion? So before going to explain about that, I want to give you one example. So the person is moving on bicycle on straight road. Here, what is the distance covered by him with respect to time? So, to know the time and the distance, we have to draw a graph between distance versus time. So, here I want to draw the So here the distance is 0 and time is also 0. For example, in 1 second he covered 4 meters. In 2 seconds he covered 8 meters. For example, in 3 seconds he covered 12 meters. In 4 seconds if he covered 16 meters. So now for these values we have to draw the graph. So see here. Now on y-axis I want to take the distance and on x-axis I want to take the time. So at 0 the distance is also 0. At 1 second he covered the distance 4 meters here. So we get like this, right? So in 2 seconds he covered 8 meters. In 3 seconds he covered 12 meters. In 4 seconds he covered 16 meters, right? So what is the graph here? So we'll get one of the straight line here, right? So here we got straight line. So the person is moving equal distance, means in equal intervals of time. So from this we can say that the motion of the person is constant. So the velocity is also constant here. So we can say that the uniform motion is nothing but the object is covered equal distance in equal intervals of time. That is known as uniform motion. So when the object is in uniform motion, at that time the velocity is in constant. Here the person is moving in straight road, means he is moving in one direction only. There the motion is constant. So at that time the velocity is also constant. So here I want to write the definition. So the object travels equal distance in equal intervals of time. This is nothing but uniform motion. So at this moment velocity is also constant. This is about uniform motion. Okay. This is the understanding non-uniform motion. Before we learn the uniform motion. So there uniform motion is nothing but the object is travelled equal distance in equal intervals of time. So there the velocity is constant when the motion of the body is in uniform. But all the time the velocity is not constant. It is changed with respect to time. So the same person is moving in different directions on the cycle. So there the velocity is changed with respect to time, right? So what is the distance he covered with respect to time there? So here we have to draw the graph. So here I want to take the distance that is in S, that means in meters, and time in seconds. So this is in meters. For example, he started at 0, the distance was 0. At 1 second, for example, he covered 3 meters. At 2 seconds, he covered 4 meters. At 3 seconds, he covered 7 meters. At 4 seconds, he covered 10 meters. So for this, we have to draw the graph now. So we know that on y-axis, we have distance, that is in meters. On x-axis, we have time in seconds. So here at 0 time, the distance is also 0. At 1 second, the distance is 3. So here I want to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So up to 8 I want to write. So now at 0 time, the distance is also 0. At 1 second, the distance is 3. So at 2 seconds, the distance is 4. Now at 3 seconds, the distance is 7. So here we have 7. So there is no space to write. So here I want to write this. Right, at 4 seconds we have 10 meters. So at 4 seconds we have 10 meters. So now draw the graph for these values. So observe the graph here. It is in straight line motion. No, this is not in a straight line motion. Right? So here we can say that the non-uniform motion is nothing but the object is travel unequal distance in equal intervals of time. Why? Because here the motion of the object is in non-uniform. At velocity is changes. Means at that time the velocity is not constant. Right? So here we can say that object travel unequal distance in equal intervals of time. This is non-uniform motion. Okay, so at this time the velocity is not constant. It is changing with time. Okay.